Mark it down. We all sacrifice and we discipline ourselves for those things that we hold as priorities. And the same is true in your church. You're beginning a new church and you're setting the priorities of this new church from the very beginning. Don't neglect to set the priority of church planting and mission, of gospel activity, of Great Commission work into your budget in the beginning of your new church. That means a hearty portion of your budget from day one should be dedicated to the spread of the gospel, equipping of church planters, and sending of missionaries. You need to be building those things into the beginning of the church if you ever want to see them in the end of your church or in the life of your church. So you build in the beginning what you want in the end. And so I want to tell you that in the very beginning of your church planting work, it is important for you to dedicate a certain percentage or a certain dollar amount of monies that are going to go toward the work of church planting. Now, you may not have a specific project to dedicate that money to yet. That's fine. There should never be an offering that's taken up in the life of your church that a certain percentage of that didn't go to spread the gospel among the nations. So this threshold is all about deciding from day one that you're going to prioritize in your budget the thing that you say is most important in your ministry. The greatest thing about this is the truth is when a church is just beginning, its budget is really, really small. And it's just a small portion. And so if you dedicate sort of a hearty percentage, we're going to give 25% or 20% or something that would be really aggressive and robust. If you have a really small budget, that's not actually that much money. But as the church grows year after year and the budget gets bigger and bigger, that percentage gets larger and larger. And the commitment that your church has made early on when you just have a little, matures into a whole lot in the future. And your church can have a dynamic impact, financially speaking, in the work of the kingdom by dedicating a hearty portion of that from the very beginning.